you want to know how to attract high-paying clients in 2020? Stick around. This video is brought to you by MailRush.io. We'll go into more info on MailRush in a little while, but first, enjoy the video. Let me tell you something. This is huge. This is so key that when you realize this has the potential to 100 times your income, for real. The amount of money you make does not come from the service that you offer. You know what I'm saying? The amount of money that you're making does not have anything to do with the service that you offer. It's the customer you sell to. For instance, let's say you build websites. What's a website worth? 500 bucks? 50,000? 1.2 million? Assume they're all the same exact site. How do you know what price and how much money you're gonna make by selling websites? If all you have to go on is that it's a website, you have no idea how much money you're gonna make. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. How to sell high-ticket clients. I've sold a website to a restaurant before, a pizza restaurant, for $500. I've also sold a website, same website built in WordPress, same backend, to a financial services firm for $50,000. So when you tell me that you sell websites, I have no idea how to predict how much money you make. But if you tell me the market that you sell to, now I have a better chance of knowing it. And for you, what that means is it doesn't matter what you sell, it's who you sell it to that matters. So here's how to attract those high-paying clients this year in 2020. The first thing you want to do is decide on the high-paying clients you want. What specific businesses do you want to help? And make sure that these businesses have over $5 million in revenue so that they can afford you. If you're helping local businesses that are making maybe $200K a year or even a couple million a year, they're gonna have a hard time spending $50,000 on a website. But if you work with Walmart or some of these other clients, and one of our clients at X27 did build Walmart's website, you will get paid massive amounts of money for the exact same thing that a local pizza restaurant would scoff at and maybe even want a refund for because they need the money, not because the website's bad. So decide on the clients you want to sell to. And this is something we cover in Email 10K if you wanna hear about that more. Then what you do is once you decide on that client, you shape your service to fit them. Let's go back to the website example one more time. But I say websites, it could be anything. It could be social media services or back-end web development or mobile app design, branding, logo design, copywriting, anything, okay? I'm just saying website is an example because it's what I personally did. But I've done this with other stuff too, marketing services, social media, a lot of stuff, okay? And it works in all these areas. So let's say you sell websites to restaurants, and you want to sell websites to financial services. You want to make 100 times more for the same work. So you need to ask, what needs to change about how you sell websites in order to get those clients? Well, I'd say they need a couple things. They need a case study that shows that you know what you're doing, and they need to see the higher pricing. And it's that simple. A high-paying client won't trust you if you only sell a website for $500, which means by pricing at $50,000, you actually increase your chances of making the sale. By raising your prices by 100 times, you've increased your chance of making the sale. Let that sink in for a second. That means you can charge more money and sell more of your product. You're struggling to sell $500 websites, but you're cleaning up selling $50,000 websites. Imagine that for a second. And the only thing different is the target client. It's not like you're building these fancy websites. You're building the same websites, it's just for a different type of business. Now what you want to do once you've identified the high-paying market and changed your offer as much as it needed to be changed to appeal to them, which is usually not that much. Now you want to pitch that offer to your target customers. And the easiest way to do that is to use cold email. This is something that we've talked about in dozens and dozens of videos on this channel and in detail in our course Email 10K, so check that out. And then once you're pitching them, go to number 4, which is improve from there. Change the words you say, shape the offer, get it to the point where people will buy automatically without you having to ask them a bunch of questions or chase them down. Make it so appealing that they need to buy from you. And maybe even change audiences. Maybe you tried selling to financial services and they're not buying, so you pick a different audience that has over $5 million in revenue. Maybe successful consumer packaged goods companies. Maybe try media companies. Anything else. And the thing to know is as long as your tests are going and you're gathering data, you're succeeding. It doesn't really matter if they're buying from you at this point. What you want to do is be testing and testing and testing so that you can find the thing that works way better than anything else you're already doing. And then once you find that thing that sells itself automatically at a much higher price for a much higher rate and leads to happier clients once you've identified that. Then you can double, triple, quadruple down, hire a team, grow your business, expand on that one thing. But until you find that thing, stay as lean and stay as small as possible. So how do you attract high-paying clients in 2020? You want to decide on the high-paying clients you want, shape your service to fit them, pitch that service to the target customers, and improve from there. Again, if you want more info and like super specific step-by-step details, check out the free presentation at email10k.com. It goes through everything for you. This video is brought to you by MailRush.io. If you need to send cold emails, or if your current provider isn't allowing you to send cold emails, you must get an account with MailRush.io. With MailRush.io, you can send bulk emailing campaigns on autopilot while avoiding blacklisting problems. Improve your sending reputation with your own dedicated IP. And they'll include a free customized IP warm-up schedule with your dedicated IP account. Get 30% off the first month with the promo code COLDEMAIL. In addition to the discount, you can also open a free trial account with a sending credit of 1,000 emails. All right, back to the video. Subscribe for more videos like this. Like this video for the YouTube algorithm. It's very important that you like and engage with the content so that we can get a wider audience. I very much appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. What was your biggest takeaway from this video? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.